Welcome to Wilson's World. This is part 3 of the SNES Classic edition drama. So you know Walmart ended up canceling everybody's pre-orders. What's kind of strange about it is that Walmart took like a whole week to cancel everybody, and it didn't cancel everybody at once. They canceled a few people per day, just terrorizing basically everybody else that still had their pre-orders, that were still holding out hope that, you know, they would be processed. The little emoji, remember the little emoji? Please, please, please. Didn't happen. Mine ended up being canceled. They sent me a letter that said basically that the payment system had some issues, some BS basically, and that it was released too early. Now, the only good thing to come out of this is that Nintendo came out with an official statement that said that actually pre-orders are going to go live later this month. And I'm assuming this obviously means August because it comes out, I think, early September. So it said pre-orders are going to go live. So that's kind of good news. So what I recommend is that you get your Best Buy account if you don't have one, Target, Amazon, somebody else, Walmart. Get an account with them on the apps, sign in, obviously register, put your payment information in there. And the last step you need to do is go to the product on their page and sign up for the alerts. Especially sign up for the alerts. That way, when it actually goes live for pre-order, you'll get an alert. That's essentially what I did when I did the Walmart thing. I got an email late at night, signed up, you know, thought it was in the bag, but as we see, that wasn't the case. But I will be ready next time. Same thing's gonna happen. I'm gonna get an email. I'm gonna jump on immediately. Any second you waste is gonna put you at risk of not getting it. Because with the first one, the NES Classic, I signed up, all that, I quickly tried to buy it and it kept, anyway, it was a mess. But, so do that, that'll increase your chances of getting the SNES Classic and not having to pay a scalper. The system looks great, I can't wait. You know, it pretty much looks like, it's not zooming in, but yeah, there we go. Pretty much looks like the actual system, as you can tell, just a lot smaller. You know, that's not a giant, you know, but it's going to look exactly like this system, which is cool. You know, this was okay for the time. You know, the European one looked more like the, well, actually the European one was fashioned exactly like the Super Famicom, so I always liked this design a little bit better. And actually when they did the revision to the Nintendo, I think they called this one the Super Nintendo Junior. As you can tell, I have too many things. It was kind of fashioned after the Japanese one. This is just a nicer clean look. But yeah, I have the Super Nintendo and I have about half of the games that are going to come out on the Super Nintendo Classic Edition. I'll go over the ones I have, and I plan on getting the other ones that I don't have at Portland Retro Gaming Expo. Except for, of course, like Earthbound, I'm not buying that one. That one's way too expensive. Although if I find a cheap enough reproduction repro cart, I will pick that up just to have a complete set. But let's see which games I have, or which ones I'm missing. So I have the Mario World. I have the Mario Kart. Granted, this is the Super Famicom version. That's another tip. For a lot of these games, you can buy the Japanese version a lot cheaper. So that's what I did with this Super Mario Kart. I don't have Zelda. I need Zelda. I do have F-Zero. And when I was in school, I remember everybody talking about that the Super Nintendo could do scaling and rotation, the Mode 7. This was one of the games that made use of it. I don't have Super Metroid. That's one I plan on picking up for my collection. I don't have Star Fox. Nobody has Star Fox 2 because that one is brand new. First time it's going to be released officially. There's been some ROM dumps that you can get on the internet, but they were like 99% complete. This is like the official ROM, so That's kind of exciting. That's a brand new game. It was actually finished, but they didn't release it because it was so close to the Nintendo 64 coming out, so that's why they shelved it. But it's great that it's coming out now. Street Fighter 2 Turbo, have that. Don't have Punch Out. I do have Castlevania 4, which I played through again recently. It was great. Donkey Kong Country. This was another breakthrough game for the system. It took Silicon Graphics workstations to pre-render the 3D graphics and then output the sprites, especially for the Super Nintendo. That's why it looks so 3D, even though they're actually 2D sprites. Mega Man X, I want that one's too expensive. Maybe I'll pick up a repro. Kirby, I've never played the Kirby games, but I'll probably pick it up just to complete this set. Final Fantasy, I don't have this other Kirby course or whatever. I still need Star Fox. I do have Yoshi's Island. Mario RPG, I need to pick that one up. I have Contra, I've tried to play it recently, it's just as hard as I remember. Secret of Mana. Now, Blah said that was a great game, that he played through it back in the day. So I may pick it up just for that reason. Well, not really for that reason. I'm still going to pick it up to complete this classic set. Earthbound, like I said, I'm probably going to get a repro. And then the last game on there is Ghosts and Goblins, and I picked up the Japanese version because it was really cheap, actually. So I have about half the games that come on the Classic. And I'm gonna look for the other half, of course. But yeah, the main thing was sign up on the apps, enter your payment information so you can be ready to get the Classic. As far as upcoming content, I actually have a floating shelf, and I have like a lot of consoles, like this one that I don't play because I'm not gonna have the actual Nintendo Famicom and this one plugged in. This is kind of redundant. So I'm gonna put up that floating shelf and then put up some of the consoles that I just have for show, the duplicates. So, no, I'm not talking to you, Alexa. That thing always mishears me. Cancel. But yeah, that's it. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, and whatever else you need to do. Thanks.